schemers. Schemers trying to control their little worlds. I'm not a schemer. I try to show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are.
Yes, well, don't get mistaken. I'm not saying that I'm the Joker or anything lame like that. I'm just using the message that he's spewing about the schemers. Let us let us learn about the schemers. I mean, I operate the same way. I show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control reality really are. Anyone can show the schemers what that. You just gotta be into it. So let's figure out what the schemers are up to right here. The Senate returns to Washington on Wednesday. All right, so a couple days ago, no one cares. No one said anything about it. Following a nearly 2-week respite, an abridged August recess, quote, like they do any work anyway. What the hell do they need a recess for? This is where they go to scheme, plot, plan. Everybody knows this. Scheming. Truly incredible. Sick. Twisted, people. This comes after Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell threatened to moor his charges at Washington for the entire... Oh, shut up. Like I said, go read that article. Kentucky is dying. It is basically a cry for help. Go look at all the Chinese areas around. Go look at all the names of Mitch McConnell acting like he is the fiefdom that is Kentucky is his. Truly incredible. It didn't quite work out that way. But senators, nevertheless, are expected to linger in Washington for the remainder of the Oh, well, isn't that a fine choice of words? Do you wonder why they say that they're gonna linger there? Oh, that's right, because right under here it says that the House of Representatives isn't gonna get back until... So until September 4th, nothing's gonna happen, nothing changes, doesn't even matter that the senators are there. You don't even need the senators anyway. Because remember, to get anything kind of moving, you need the House first. So if the House isn't there, what's the point of the Senate being there? Truly incredible. Like, this is the stupid fake reality that we're talking about. All they're doing is planning. Scheming. Truly. Selling more of our nation to China. Like I said, why do all that defense? No, we haven't even cleaned out all the spies or anything. All we're doing is feeding them. I know someone else brought up this report, but since I've been documenting all the wars, everything that has to do with China, this fits perfectly with what I've been telling you. Look at this in the annual report. They were saying that it's transforming their ground forces to fight, and I wonder why they're training their ground forces. Oh, is it because they know that they're making our weak and pathetic and utterly useless because they got quote-unquote gizmos and gadgets that can... Do you not see how you're being set up? Do you not see how you're getting ready to be fed to a beast? I mean, it's truly incredible. Look at this. China is engaged in a decades-long buildup and modernization of its once backward armed forces, and military leaders have set a goal, oh my gosh, of fielding a world controlled dominated military pretty much by 2050. Oh my gosh. Why is 2050 important? Because remember that doomsday clock I keep bringing up? Oh yes, the doomsday clock. You're gonna be like, well, remember, nothing is a coincidence. So this is truly incredible, especially with the second coming and everything else that's lining up, that's happening out there. And it's truly incredible. Remember, China needs a military that's ready to fight and win. Don't you wish that our military was ready to fight and win? What are you talking about? They don't fight and win anything. They fight and prolong. That's the point. You got security. Remember, safety and stability. That constant terror. Does anyone remember the constant terroristic threats? No? Truly. Oh, here we go. China alarmed their neighbors. Oh, geez. Really? You don't think they've been alarmed this whole time? According to the Pentagon, the PLA in April 2017 undertook a massive transformation of operational and tactical units as part of their structural reform. Oh my gosh, look at that. I told you, they're just building the counter. They know that they're subverting our military. They know that when the time comes, the opposition is going to be weak and pathetic because they're engineering it that way for the eventual conflict. It's truly incredible how nobody sees this. Isn't this like a security concern? Aren't people worried? How is it that people can perpetuating the false reality that the military is right now. It's truly incredible. I just don't understand. With nearly 1 million troops, the PLA is the largest standing ground force in the world. Notice how they're putting emphasis on all this ground force. Notice how we don't have any barriers or borders or anything to like stop anyone from just rolling over the southern border with massive amounts of forces or whatever. People just rely on the Air Force or whatever to do their... Hello, they have anti-air and stuff like that. Truly incredible. Who knows what kind of advanced anti-air systems that China really has that they're not telling us. Like, hello, why... Everybody knows that the United States has one of the most powerful air forces, and they don't say anything about ground force, they don't say anything about Navy or anything. All they talk about is the Air Force or air capability, you know, the space, high energy. Well, okay, well, are we going to high energy weapon the United States when China's rolling over here? Like, this is what I don't understand. It's truly incredible. So when the Pentagon released its annual report last year, Beijing dismissed it as irresponsible. But look at how they notice how much more money we spend than China, right? Because, like I said, why would China need to spend any money when they can have our senators over here boost their military with our insatiable amount of dollars? Well, they could just get our take, not like, hello, I mean, you got Amazon, Apple, all the big tech jobs. Where do you think all this technology, where do you think these jets, these planes, where do you think all this stuff comes from? I mean, it's truly incredible. Like, people don't even realize the severity of the situation that we're in right now. Like, think of it, just from a pure military tactical standpoint, do you think the United States is ready to withstand an invasion? Let's hear you put that in the comment section. Let's hear you reason why you think the United States... I don't think it's ready to withstand an invasion. Truly incredible. You don't think if I was a general of an army right now, I couldn't come take this place? Look at all the fake people you have in the government right now. Look at all the fake generals you have in the government right now. Those aren't real war generals. Those are political game generals that are like Obama lovers, that are all about enriching themselves, and they could care less about the military, the army, or anything. They don't even know. Like I said, all they learn is the brainwash propaganda military history. Oh, they go around and parade and prance around like they're the greatest enlightened generals that come out with their cigars and the whiskey and everything. It's truly incredible, yes. Yes, we're the enlightened individuals of all time. But China doesn't seem to care the same or share the same circumstances enough. Like I said, they have no problem cutting down their civilians. They have no problem commanding their people to do horrible acts against humanity. I mean, they kidnap their people. They harvest their organs. They have rolling death squads and stuff like. They don't have anything compared to like that here in the. Like I said, could you imagine even trying to get United States soldiers to turn their guns on civilians? Let's see if the same effect comes to the Chinese PLA. Or do you think they're going to worry about turning their guns on civilians? I'm telling you, people aren't ready for the real reality of the world that's soon to come. Remember, the Bible says the pain and suffering gets worse. So I don't understand why people act like, everything's going to get better. And that was the doomsday clock right there. Notice how the doomsday clock... oh my gosh, 25 years is what they... Doesn't that kind of line up perfectly what's kind of going on right now? But like I said, because Donald Trump got in, everything is being sped up now. They can't just rely on the old schemes, the old plots, They got to move all the pieces forward. They must commit the job. They must bring forth the second coming. They must build the armies to challenge Jesus Christ. Like, they don't know what they're doing. Of course they know what they're doing. They're pure demonic evil forces. Like Mike Adams was saying about the soul, they have soul defects, or the demonic soul. These people are filled with the demonic souls. It's truly incredible. It says right here, they were given a new digital clock. It was unveiled in the Iranian capital, aptly named Palestine Square. But this new clock doesn't tell the time. Instead, it counts down to the destruction of Israel, except for 2020. You know what else is funny? Go ahead. If you go ask any of those Palestine people or any of those people that support Palestine, just like I didn't notice in the last book how that dude used Palestine. I mean, obviously he was a liberal or whatever who believes in the whole fake reality. But just go ahead, ask them, like, have you ever heard of Transjordan? And they're going to be, what's Transjordan? Why even continue any further once you say Transjordan. Like, it's truly, they don't even realize that most of these people are just Jordanians. It's truly incredible. You know, the British, it's their fault technically, but no, that's it. No. I mean, that's just a light little brush right there, but but that doesn't matter. Those facts don't matter. Whatever. It's truly incredible. Anyway, let's see what this is, right? Oh, remember, it's going to be shared on the 100th anniversary of the first remote operation of the 105th birthday of a Israeli. The 47th anniversary of the thing or whatever. Okay, truly incredible. So they have all the symbolism. They have everything. So in 10 more years after they're supposedly nuking and destroying Israel and everything, China is supposed to have its massive ground force, one world government, and everything's going to come in 10 years later. Can you believe that? Do you think they don't know? Remember, what was it, that initiative that says it in here, but I can't quite remember the name. But it's where China is just connecting everybody because they know they're getting ready. They're planning, they're schemers. Hello, they're schemers. Why do people fail to realize that these people are actually schemers? It's like people don't want to admit the reality that people actually scheme. They actually do plot. Just like, what is the purpose of this show? Like, I'm being completely honest right now. Like, I was going to wait. I was going to do this video earlier, post it earlier, but there was nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing now. There's nothing but, all because of the recess. All because of the scheming, all because of the plotting, all because of the lies, all because of everything. Just like all because of what the hell do these people even do? It's like they know the president watches this show or something, and they literally talk about nothing. They literally evaluate on the most basic neurons. They literally do the most basic job. Like, truly, we can do their jobs. Anyone can do their jobs. Just like I don't really get what the whole big deal about Sarah Huckabee Sanders is. Like, I can do her job. Like, anyone who likes to read or is interested in information could do her job. Like, I don't understand what is so hard about her job or why you need to glorify, like, her job. Like, I'm being completely honest. I don't get it. It blows my mind away how we just celebrate mediocrity, like I said. Like, if she would actually spill real reality into the world, if she would actually kick people out, if she would actually, revoke their quote-unquote privilege, it's not a right to be there, it's a privilege to be there. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, they could force all these people out, they could take the steps to where they're not there, they could invite InfoWars, all the other independent media up there and stuff like that, but they don't. Why? Because that would be piercing the reality, that would actually be making a change, that would be actually going against the status quo. But instead, here we are. Each and every day when you go to sleep and get up, we enter the same stupid reality. The same reality where we're just counting down to our eventual enslavement in November. Isn't this stupid? Like I said, I'm fed up with this garbage already. Like, it's truly incredible. Just like these people right here, they could actually spill real reality in the world, really enlighten the president on, like, the position that they have. But, no. We gotta basically evaluate on the most basic talk. We gotta come to the most basic conclusion. We gotta keep everything milquetoast to make sure we don't hurt the established order. We don't hurt the established line or anything. Like, we gotta pretend we're all on the same side. Remember, they believe they're on the same side. Remember, it's Fox News, CNN, all of those corporate medias that hang out in Washington and everything all day, versus all the non-medias who don't hang out in Washington all day. And just like we've seen it in the past, you don't think that they're just going to come through and squash you all with their fake made-up bills and everything. Like, truly incredible. Why do you think they're scheming and plotting right now? It's truly incredible. Just like how I already brought up this point before, Officer Token here. What the hell is the point of the former police officer? Could you believe this? Like, who cares? Milking the system or whatever, just like Candace. Like, this is what I'm talking about. All these people are props. When will people stop realizing that they're just props?
Remember to like and share Real Dot Video and go to QuickDot, and don't forget to buy products at InfoWars and RealDotVideo.com so we can support the real free movement and not all the fake BS out there. QuickDot.